Hi, everyone. Welcome to Merch Money. We're here with almost everyone from the original crew, here to celebrate our 1-year anniversary. So I can't believe it.
I know.
Can I believe it?
I've been looking back at the channel and just like at posts in our Facebook group, and I'm like, April 2018. Like, that was crazy, right? A whole year's circle we've made. Like, I don't know. It doesn't seem possible, and yet.
Can you believe like where you were last year and where all of us were last year? Like, no,
I looked at looked at one of our first episodes. Oh my gosh.
I know. I had to look at them all as I didn't listen to the whole thing, but you'd hear like a couple minutes as I was uploading to the podcast. And I was like, oh my God, like I was so nervous.
Oh, I was so professional at the beginning.
You were so
I like had a blazer on. I was like,
Helen, do you remember me starting the Power Punch lives? And I was like, I went back and watched my old episodes and I was like, hey guys, this is Amy Nicholas. Like I was so quiet and like
oh my God. I just can't believe it.
Yeah. It definitely gets easier because I remember like the first few episodes. First of all, I was like, what the hell am I thinking? Like I was like, should I just quit because this is so out of my comfort zone? And it was really uncomfortable for a good month or two. And then finally it was like, it's not so bad. It's actually kind of fun. So
yeah, once we became, I think, comfortable with just being conversational and like being ourselves and talking about what we love, then it just started to flow, I think.
Yeah, and then of course getting to know y'all because I didn't know any of you. So
yeah,
it was really kind of fun.
Helen picked us out of thin air and threw us together.
These people will work together well.
I really did. No, I wasn't even thinking that. I was just thinking like, who do I know that knows merch and is like seems like they're somebody who could become successful or at least like.
I'm glad that you saw that in me.
I did, and Amy and all of you guys. And I was shooting out of my comfort zone too because I did not think Brianna would say yes. Like I was so shocked. You should have seen my face when that message came through. Like as if it's no big deal. Like sure, I'll do it with you guys. I was like, what?
Just fully expecting that. No,
Helen, this is like another. I think one of your big strengths is putting people together. Like that needs to be the next. Listen, this is gonna date me, but like. Do you remember the reality shows like with P. Diddy making the band?
Oh my God, yeah.
Oh yeah.
And he would like, you would kind of pick people and try to like put them together because you think that they would work well together. Helen, that's like your talent.
You're P. Diddy.
Yeah. I'm the Ecom Diddy.
I'm pretty sure that's the first time anybody's ever said that to me.
You are merch boss.
Almost same thing as P. Diddy.
Ecom Diddy. I love it.
People like my background, guys. I feel like a classroom. Like I feel like I set it up like I don't know, but it was trying to be festive and so for our 1-year anniversary. I tried to get a noisemaker like Amy, but mine is really
noiseless noisemaker. You mean?
Yeah, she has a nice noiseless one, and I have the really loud one. So. We'll see. I'll keep it to a minimum with that thing. So guys, where do you even want to start? We have so much to cover today.
I just want all the prizes. I want to win them.
All the prizes, right?
There are some really good ones. And I'm really excited that we get to like bless others and like, yeah, it's just cool.
Well, what about, so I was thinking about this. Like, first of all, I'd like to do like, let's just say hey to everyone who's in the chat right now because we've had some pretty faithful viewers week after week after week. And you know what is so funny is like I look forward to that. Like I feel like even though you guys aren't on the show with us, I'm like looking, for part of our family, for part of the Rich Money family that comes along every week. So I mean, we've got Angelina on right now, Beverly, Glenn is always stopping by, Myrna's here, Julie, Emily, Katie, let's see here, Val, do we have Teresa?
Michelle sells online.
Yeah, there's Teresa.
Yep.
Nathan, like it is just so refreshing and exciting, and it's something that I look forward to seeing you guys too in the chat. It's cool to see that. And then the other thing I was thinking is, do we have a master list of everyone we've interviewed other than the video? I mean, obviously we have the videos on YouTube.
Okay, you know what's funny that you're asking, because you would be the one that would have put that together.
So as it may be, I just so happen to have that. No. No, I was just thinking, like, should I go through real quick, and should we just kind of I don't have to take a long time, but maybe read through the list real quick and thank these people that have given their time to the Merchant Pod community and spent time with us. You guys think that'd be all right if
I have the whole list if you want me to it's on the Google Sheet.
Do it.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I'll just name off the names and you guys can say anything you want. Let's see. And I can't wait to get new people. Guys, if there's people you want us to interview, I know people listed it certain times I've asked, and people have given some great names, but keep doing that. Some of the people I have trouble reaching. So if you guys know them, who's the latest one? Lisa Irby, right? Yeah, Lisa Irby.
She'd be great.
Yeah, I messaged her and I commented on her video. So if anybody knows her, she doesn't know me, so
she hasn't replied yet. Like when I first wanted to become an entrepreneur and quit my job, I was like watching her videos. That was like 2014.
Yeah.
Wow. Isn't that crazy?
Awesome. Somehow I missed her all these years. I'm not sure how. Like
I did too, Helen.
She just recently started doing more videos, and so that's where I saw her recently.
And remember too, guys, if you have suggestions for people, it doesn't even necessarily have to be someone that we all know. I mean, there's a lot of people that just quietly are working hard and are very successful. And if they're comfortable with wanting to share, what they're doing, like, we trust your judgment. Send us people that are interesting or doing, amazing things that are willing to share it.
Yeah. And guys, I posted, I think it was yesterday or the day before, all different PODs, and everybody could check off which ones they were using. And it was really interesting because there's so many, and there's so many that I haven't tried yet, but other people have. So I would really like to do a video with anyone using each platform. So if you guys are interested in doing a video with me, you don't have to be experienced at all. Like it's just, we can all gather together and give our, whatever information we know. Share tips and things like that. So I would love to do that. So far, everybody's been too afraid to do a video, but don't be afraid. I mean, all of us were afraid too, like in the beginning, but honestly, it's not hard at all. So
true that.
And I can help you do a practice video, whatever you need.
Yeah, drink a glass of wine before you come on.
Yeah, it's just nice. It's nice to give back. Like you might think, oh, well, I'm not an expert, like I can't do it. But I mean, I don't know. We've all enjoyed sharing what we know, and it tends to come back to you. You end up meeting great people, and they end up teaching you something later on, and it's worth it. I think why not do a video with me?
Well, and you know what? Besides that, like everyone has something to say and something to share, no matter how minuscule you might think that is, it resonates with other people out there. So just because I speak a message a certain way doesn't mean it resonates with everyone, because Helen could have a very similar message delivered in a different way that speaks better, right? And so it's cool to have different viewpoints and, different perspectives on things. And absolutely, even though you think you might not be, experienced, you still have something to contribute, which is your viewpoint.
Everybody has their own like personality type, people resonate with you, people resonate with Helen, Amy, and the groups.
Yeah.
We're cool. We're cool people.
All right, you guys ready for me to read down the list?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, Jacob Topping.
He was our number one, right?
Number one guest. Yes, that was such a fun episode. That was all about marketing.
And I had a question I was going to ask the crew if you guys remembered, but you know what? I'm going to save it for our giveaways.
That's one thing where I'm like, do we really want to read down this list? Because guys, this is like cheating because all of these are going to help.
The answer sheet.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was
You
like,
know
I don't think
what?
I should do this.
I have a secret weapon. I have some notes in the background. So we can refresh their memory on who's been on here. But listen, the former teacher is going to get specific.
I was reading my questions before the show to Amy, and Amy's like, but I don't even know that answer. So I have some hard ones in here.
Well, somebody better be quick on Google then.
So is that how you guys are doing the prizes? Because I think it was Myrna asked.
Yes, we're going to do prizes throughout. If the giveaways, I have it pulled up on my computer, so I just it automatically draws a winner from the giveaways that you guys entered, like the one online. If you entered those, I'll just read off the names of who won. But we're going to also give out additional prizes tonight that you'll get if you answer the question right.
So basically for the giveaway stuff, if they're not present, they can still win, right? Because they've submitted their information through the giveaway. So if you entered that, but you have to be present to win these live prizes that we're going to do because you got to answer the question.
Yes,
to win.
Exactly. So, and for those guys, we'll do the best we can. Last time we did this, I think we had a similar type thing for when we hit 2,000 something. I don't know if it was 2,000 Facebook members or 2,000 something. And people got really upset, like, because sometimes the internet lags. So somebody will think their answer got in first and somebody else's got in first. So we don't feel like dealing with a lot of angry people on our 1-year anniversary. This is supposed to be fun. This is just us trying to give back.
OMG.
I could try to take
it will not be perfect.
I could try to take a screenshot just to kind of try it out.
We're not even gonna play that game. We're gonna pick who we want.
This is all in good fun, right?
It's rigged. No, it's really
not rigged, but we'll just pick whatever we see first. And also, if somebody's already won a lot of times, we'll probably pick the next person we see first. So we're gonna try to keep it to one person winning each prize and not like one person winning all of them. But again, it's not gonna be perfect. My chances. It's not going to be perfect, and we're just going to do the best we can. But it's a lot of prizes, and it's our way to try to give back. But please don't yell at us after. We just don't want to deal with that. So, all right, let me keep going down that list. Okay.
I think we only did the one, right?
Yeah. Then Joe Clay was next. Technically, Joe Clay agreed to do this show first. But the day we scheduled him, we ended up having an episode before that. So, but anyway, he was our second guest. Kelly Roberts, she's going to be doing the meetup with us, with me and Brianna. And we're so excited for that. Columbus, Ohio, May 4th.
Right down the road here. What?
If you guys haven't seen the video Kelly and Dale did, it is so cute. Yeah. They did a video about the meetup, and it's adorable. Dennis Duncan, who became your partner in crime.
Yeah, I had to look up the date. I think it aired May 8th. So that's the interview that has forever changed my life. Yeah.
May 7th, according to my records. But you probably started the next day.
Totally. The weird meeting of, what are you about? What are you about? I don't know.
That was another weird one where I was just like, you guys have to talk to each other because you're both so.
Helen, there you go. Perfect example. Like, we had no clue who the other one was. We were like.
And I stayed on awkwardly with you guys. I'm like, you guys have to meet. And then I just stayed there because I had to stay there because the connection was on my computer. So I'm like, I'm just here, guys.
It was awesome, though. Yeah. And then he and I had a second meeting where we kind of were trying to figure out if we had any way to work together.
What is Helen seeing?
See? You're good at it. Ecom matchmaking. Your next business partner.
Oh, God. Remember Jacob Topping tried to do that.
Oh, my God.
I remember that. Yes.
Not that kind of
matchmaking. Not real matchmaking.
Jacob, we love you if you're listening. That was just a joke.
The Bachelors of Merch.
Next guest was VA Rentals.
That's my former
company. So it was interesting that it was right after the Dennis Duncan meeting. So then right soon after that, VA Rentals ended and D4D started.
Yep. So basically you're saying he's a homewrecker too.
He's a homewrecker. Dennis Duncan, the homewrecker. Pretty much exactly. I didn't say I was great
sure
at
know how to
matchmaking.
pick them, Helen.
I know. I'm like, I didn't say I was great at matchmaking.
Just so you could do it.
I just said I could do it. All right. Next was happy hour with Merch Money Girls. We all had a drink. I don't have one today. I have coffee.
Yeah,
It's probably the wrong time of day to have coffee, but oh well. Then it was Chris Blair. Amy Nicholas got Chris on. That was awesome. He's really good with Facebook and marketing and all that.
He started out like on Teespring back in the day with like Facebook ads. That's old school.
Yeah. Then we had Kim Jensen.
Oh yeah.
Kim.
All
Got to meet her in Seattle.
viral shirts. Oh yeah, I haven't met her in person yet.
Where the heck did I meet Kim? I think I met her at Midwest Ecom. What was when I got to see her this last year.
Cool.
Merch matchmaker, Helen Kinson.
That's me. Jason Houston. Is that how you say it?
Houston. Yeah.
On-Demand Mafia.
He's awesome. I'm so glad he's recovering. He just had a horrible concussion he went through. But he seems like he's jumping right back on. I know. Somebody saying coffee at 8 o'clock. I know. It's so wrong. I don't know. It's just...
I think I'm at the point where the caffeine hardly does anything, but
oh, see, I'm in good company. Somebody else is having it too. We got to be alert for the show and energetic. Like,
I haven't even eaten dinner yet. I still
gotta do what we gotta do. Neil Lassen.
Yeah,
that was a fun episode.
Good old Neil.
I did that one at the beach.
Oh yeah.
Some of the ones I've been in different locations. It makes it easier to remember.
Yeah.
Amanda Balcazar. That was the Christmas in July episode. Catherine Shelton. Oh, that was the last party we had was Catherine Shelton. That's when we were celebrating. I think we were celebrating hitting 2,000 Facebook members. I feel like either that or we were celebrating 1,000 on YouTube. I don't know, but it was I remember it was something like that. And now we have over 7,000 people in the Facebook group. And over 2,000 on YouTube. So.
Oh my gosh! Have you checked our search volume on Google? You have to go check Merch Money.
I know, right? Okay. Catherine Shelton. No, I just said that. Matt Sheeran, and it ended up being Matt Sheeran and RJ. So it was Real Talk. Both of them came on, and we talked about Etsy that episode. And then we had Niels from Merch Buddy. That was another one where it's like somebody from Europe had to stay up late to be on the show. I think it was 2 a.m. time. And guys, I didn't even look through the chat yet to see if there was all the people from the UK. Oh, Yang's on. He said, "Did I win something?" He always says that.
He always says that.
We're waiting until like a little more in the middle of the episode to start giving away all the prizes, but maybe you will.
Old Time Radio, which is Ian said, "No, Yang, we won all the prizes."
But anyway, a lot of people from the UK said that they were going to stay up till 1 a.m. to watch this. So I haven't gone through everybody, but if you're watching and it's the middle of the night, type something in the chat so we can be so grateful and thankful that you're watching.
It'll probably be draw the names so I can go to sleep.
Yeah, draw the names. And then Katie commented, she is my stepson's mom. So she's in the chat with Henry, my stepson. And he heard about all these prizes. And he was like, "Can you guys give away a TV as one of the prizes?" And I was like, "Do you mean our old TV that you keep wanting us to buy a new TV?" And he's like, "Yeah, that one." He wants us to give away our TV and get a new one.
Hey, so that worked. I like the way you think.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Dina, yawn. You did it. Dina's in Belgium. It's 2:19 in the morning there. Thank you so much, Dina.
Yeah, thank you.
Wow. Oh my gosh. Should we stop right now and do a prize just for Dina? Like,
yeah, why not? Let's throw in a prize, right?
Right, we'll continue the list in a minute. We have 10 to go through right now. So,
is that
all right? Should we do an easy question or a hard question?
Sorry, Helen, real quick question. How many prizes you said? 10. And then how many giveaways do we have?
The giveaways, I think it was like 6 or 7.
Okay.
I'll just read the names because it's it won't be asking questions because they already won. So I'll just read the names at the end and I'll email them. So don't know.
Awesome.
Okay, so first question, Dina and everyone else. What is the first and last name of the guest that we had on our show when we talked about poker?
Ooh, I remember this one. I do.
I love that show.
I was fangirling a little bit.
She was fangirling. She was talking about her money stacks and
yeah,
how she was going to be on World of Poker with this guest. He's going to be in the, is that what it's called? I forgot what it's called. World
Series of Poker. The WSOP.
I don't see it yet.
No, everybody is so wrong. Wrong. It was our least viewed episode, so there's probably not a lot of people who saw it.
Oh, really?
Amanda Alcazar is a close one. That's not the one we're talking about, but I'm pretty sure she
remember.
Yeah, she remembers. No, this one, it had poker in the title of the video.
People are gonna be
This guy has met my favorite poker player, Daniel Negreanu.
He has a huge YouTube following, and he's like,
"Oh, we got a winner!"
Bam.
Oh, but they didn't say first name.
Oh, you didn't say first name.
First and last name.
Got half of it right.
I got half of it. You're the winner.
Oh, you're a tough one.
I know.
They got it, right?
They're gonna get it.
She got it. Oh, it's not Tony. It's Cody. Ooh. What do you think? And then 2 people got it right after that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, did I even say what the prize was? I didn't say what the prize was, right?
Mm-mm.
Okay. So we'll do 2 prizes for that one since it was so close.
Oh, now you're gonna play nice.
The prize, this prize will be Jacob Topping's book, Merch in the World of Print on Demand. You both will win that. So Val Walters and Emily Robbins. Both of you guys will win. I'm writing this down. I'm gonna forget this.
Congratulations.
Okay. Yeah, congratulations. Val Walters and Emily Robbins. He has
that's a great book too, by the way.
Yeah, he has
huge, nice reference.
I still use it.
Following, and nobody watched that show. So guys, if you haven't watched that show, watch it. Cody Hawk is awesome. He's great with FBA, Kindle, merch, you name it.
I mean, honestly, he's at that level that a lot of people are aspiring to get to, where he can pick and choose now to play poker instead of having to work.
Mm-hmm.
That's a hard life.
Yeah.
Emily, yes, you got it. You got it. You were the winner, and Val Walters was the winner. Both of you won. And Dion, don't worry, you still have more chances. All right, so Dina did win. We're gonna have to do more prizes soon because she is up late. All right, so let me continue down the list. And guys, go watch that episode with Cody Hawk and check him out. He's awesome. Let's see. Okay, I think we said Neil's. Next one was Anthony I never can say his last name.
Sciglio?
Yeah, thank you. That one. We were talking about B2B, and
I love Anthony's energy. That is the first thing that, like, when, because I've never interacted with Anthony other than when we were on the show. And
you haven't been around him?
And no.
Wait till you get around him in person.
Yeah.
You can feel the energy then.
Yeah. I love seeing, like, and that's the cool thing about being in this business. Like, we don't have to stay in one little lane and, like, always do merch or always do. I mean, all of us spread out and do other things. And, like, he's doing a call center now and all kinds of stuff. It's just interesting because you never know if you'll do something similar or just learn something from a totally different experience. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Next guest was Jonathan Grzybowski. That was Penji one. Mm-hmm. Then we had Ken Reel on the show. We were talking about trademarks and all kinds of stuff. April Scott, we met her in Columbus. She was at our meetup last year, and she has this amazing company, adorable little dogs.
The dogs,
If you catch this, I am always keeping tabs on what April's brand is up to because I love it. I think that she's extremely talented and an OG in the game. I mean,
she's an OG who has been able to keep up and, like, change as things change. because she started with like a newsletter or something. I don't know. She started like whatever, you know.
And she did a lot of local hustling too to get her name out there, and then, you know, figured out this whole ecom piece. And I've even when I met April at our meetup, like there were some things that I learned from her in her, you know, literally decades, I believe, with her brand and the evolution of that brand.
Yeah, guys, if you haven't seen that episode, definitely go see it. And it has her brands in the description. So even if you can't watch the whole video, just click and follow her on her Facebook page, because it gives you so much good advice on like how to run a Facebook page and all of that. Michelle Mayor Anderson, she's in the chat. And I think, Michelle, you said something about how you watch Lisa Irby. If you know her, let me know. Anybody who knows her. Just be like, please be on Helen's show until she stops talking about it. Somebody's got to know Lisa in here. All right, Kristen Harris. That was a fun show. I think she was at 30K tier or something at that time. Who knows what she's at now? We learned a lot from her. And then Dale Roberts. He is going to be at the meetup May 4th. He helped a lot with YouTube, and he's been on my case all year to do the thumbnails. So I finally have thumbnails. They're not necessarily.
So a year later, Helen put the thumbnails up.
Yeah, I'm like, I did. Anniversary. We have thumbnails.
I was looking at them. It looks fantastic, though. You got through all of them. They look beautiful.
I got through all of them. Guess what the other thing is I got through? All of these videos are on the podcast. All of them. Every single one.
Awesome. So, which you said you started to note some subscribers coming in.
Yeah,
too, right?
I was so surprised. Even as I was uploading them, people were reviewing them. Like, I was like, I did that 5 minutes ago. Like, I don't even know how they saw it so fast.
You need merch money.
I know. It's like a necessity. I don't even know. But almost all of them got watched by the end of the day. Like when I had uploaded to them, I'm like, I literally just did this. But awesome. Yeah, it was, some of them had like 60 views or something. I mean, it's quite a bit for like not talking about it yet and having it be brand new. So, but guys, we don't have any, I don't think we have any reviews on any of the platforms. So we have the podcast on 9 different places. But if you have been listening, just if you guys could leave a review, that'd be really helpful. All right, so Yong's in the chat. He was our next guest. He was very upset that he was after Dale. He's like, how is that possible? That Dale got on the show before me. So Yong has been somebody that I've followed the entire time I've been in e-commerce. So he did FBA. So I think it was like 2014 or 2015. I started following the green room, and he was in the green room. So, and then he got into merch before I did. So he was always like a step ahead of me. Rick Blythe was next. So he was he created Merch Wizard. So we talked about Merch Wizard that episode. Today, Rick made a new announcement that KDP Wizard is coming out this week. So that was exciting.
Awesome.
Cody Hawk was our next guest. That's the one I was talking about before. We talked about poker, but we also talked about a lot of other things. So he's been very successful over the years, and he sold a business and all of that. So now he's going through a phase where business is only part of the things he's focusing on. He's really focusing a lot on poker and going professional with poker. So he's going to be in the World Poker Series, and he's having fun with poker. Flav was our next guest. Today he came out with his KDP course. It launched today. So we did a Facebook Live earlier today, and it's an awesome course. That's going to be one of our prizes we give away. Eric Rosner was next. So that was the one where we were, he's a designer. So we were talking all about design and everything. What do you think? Should we go do another prize? Another
prize.
Yeah.
All right. Brianna, you want to do it?
Sure.
I thought you said you had questions. If you don't, it's
crap. I didn't have them ready. Let's do it. I'll figure it out.
If you don't, I have another one.
Yeah.
And what do you want to give away?
You go ahead, and I'll get the third one ready.
Okay, guys. This prize will be the Midwest Ecom Conference. You get a free ticket to that conference. So only answer if you can make it to that conference. So it's a free ticket to the conference, but it's not free air flight or anything. So if you live far away and you don't want to fly,
Which the date?
The date is July 19th to 20th, and it's in Minneapolis. So if you either live near Minneapolis or if you're fine with flying, which it'll be a great conference. So definitely should. So that's what the prize is. And the question, see, this one's going to be too easy because we just went through the list. Let me pick a harder one. Okay. Here's my hard questions. I skipped over the easy one. All right. Name at least 3 platforms that we have our podcast on. So we have it on 10 places. There's 10. I had no clue in my life that there was 10 places podcast could be. And I keep getting messages from people where they're like, oh, it's not on this platform that I listen to podcasts on. I'm like, are you kidding me? There's more than 10? But anyway, just list podcasts, like places that podcasts are. We're on 10. So you just have to name 3 of them.
They're asking when and where the conference is.
Oh, the conference is July 19th to 20th in Minneapolis, Maine. Minneapolis, Minnesota. Sorry.
I was like,
sorry, I still don't know the initials. I knew it wasn't Maine. I don't know.
You didn't take that class in 5th grade.
I know that's not me, but for some reason when I saw MN, I was like, oh.
You know, here's a little plug for Midwest Ecom too. I spoke at it last year. Helen will be speaking this year, and it's an amazing conference. It's a smaller, more intimate one, so you're not like herded in like cattle with, you know, like thousands of people. But the speaking panel, at least, you know, in my experience, and of course, who's going to be there this year, has been phenomenal, and it covers like all facets of ecom. So you'll get print on demand and merch, and you'll get other things that complement it well. So it's, if you're nearby or can get there, it's worth going.
Yeah. And Christina's right. She said it's a $299 ticket. Yeah, it's an expensive ticket. So this is a big prize. So we really want to thank Travis for giving this prize away. So
he plans too, like fun networking events and things. So you'll have a great
I'll be
time
there. So I'm excited to see everybody. So it looks like Jody answered first. Apple, Spotify, Google. That is correct. We're on those 3. And then the other person underneath that answered correctly as well. So but we'll just go with Jody because she answered first. At least is that what you guys see?
Yeah.
She answered first? Okay. All right, Jody. So you're the winner. Let me write that.
Congratulations,
Jody.
That's a pretty sick prize.
Hey guys, if you win this, try to message me because I might not. I don't know. I just want to make sure that you guys get the right prize. So I'm writing down the names, but if I can't find you for some reason, message me. So you won the Midwest Ecom Conference, and we want to thank Travis for that. I don't know if Travis is watching or not, but so guys, just so that you know, the 10 that we're on is Radio Public, Spotify, Pocket Cast, Google Podcasts, Breaker, Anchor, Apple Podcasts, Castbox, Overcast, and Stitcher. All right. Amy, you want to say anything or talk about any?
I feel like come up with questions.
It's so long to say all the people. Can you believe like a year of shows is like, we're already 30 minutes in and I only named like the first, like not even half. So I feel like that'll take too long to go.
You don't have to. We can switch gears. We want to just, let's keep going with the giveaways, and then we'll just talk about whatever comes up. It's a party. Okay. We can do what we want.
I was going to say just that people should focus. You guys know about the mindset stuff. I think people are a lot of times really, really focused with print on demand on the how. How do I do this? How do I get more sales? How do I tier, you know? And if you just focus on enjoying the journey, being patient, being grateful for where you are right now, you're already ahead of people that never heard of print on demand. And just spread that positivity around, and you're going to attract more people that'll help you get to those next levels. Because that's kind of what I felt like happened for me too.
Yeah. That's definitely what happened for you, because that's exactly how I found you.
You're like, here's somebody giving value, and here's some people ragging on her.
Nobody was ragging. Oh, actually, they were.
Yeah, but not like in a bad way. It was just kind of like questioning my, my tips.
Positive things at a time when everybody was negative, and they're like, "What's wrong with her?"
You know, some people just go through a bad day and they get on Facebook and they're just like, "Arr."
They take a dump all over everybody's posts.
And then some random girl messages you and says, "That was such a good post." Blah, blah, blah.
I think I knew you, Helen. Like I'd seen you in the group, you know. So at least I knew of you.
Yeah, you're the only one. Well, one of the only ones. Michelle was another. Michelle I had met in person, but you I had talked to at least on a message. So the two of you, I was like a little more comfortable like messaging. I was still out of the blue, but it wasn't so out of the blue. Amy and Brianna, it was like out of the blue. But anyway. Oh, somebody's asking. Let's see who asked. Somebody asked about books. Was that Emily? Somebody. No, I lost it. Oh yeah,
Emily Robbins.
Can
each of you say a book you'd say is a must read for those of us hustling? My book, the number one that comes to my mind for me, The Creative Habit by Twyla Tharp. Amazing book. And it can be applied to print on demand and basically any sort of like creative endeavor, even if you aren't necessarily the one creating. I mean, you still have to come up with the idea that you're going to send to your designer. So it's actually a really great read.
I'm going to say, because it's helped me most recently, a book called The System is the Secret. I'm blanking on the name right now, but if you just type that into Amazon, it's like the only book with that name. Very powerful for helping think like a real business owner and create systems for your business.
Nice.
I can't give you a book name. This is super funny that this is the question, because it brings me back to when I was 21 years old and I graduated with my bachelor's in biology and my teaching certification. And I went on, you go to those career fairs and they're like, what is the last educational book that you've read? And you're thinking, what did I just read in that college course that I totally had to read in order to get through the course? I have not consumed a book from beginning to end in a really long time, because I'm consuming major content in the form of blogs and news articles, and then regurgitating and reworking and creating my own content. So I can't even tell you what the last thing was. And I'm an avid reader too.
I mean, somebody like Gary, somebody like Gary Vaynerchuk always says stuff like that. Like he's observing people in real time, like instead of reading books. So
I'm also a fast reader. So I'm a real skim artist for like, it was a talent I had in school. Like when I graduated from high school, we were still going to the library on the freaking Dewey Decimal System, getting a library book out, having to read the damn thing and write a paper about it. You didn't read the whole book. And so I'm really good at, kind of quick reading and pulling out the content and the chunks and the important stuff. Awesome. So, but I would say what I do, if you're kind of in that spot, or if that sounds interesting to you, rather than committing to a book, is just, follow some blogs and some leading websites. Like, there's some tech websites that I'm really into right now. It's not my thing, and I'm learning. I'm learning just from these emails that they're sending out. So
I went through a period of time where I read all the time. Like I had like a year where I read like constantly, but now it's like I watch YouTube videos a lot more than I read. But Amanda Balcazar sent me the Maxed Out book by Ed Milet, and I read that. So that's my most recent book I read, and I really liked that. So I would recommend that. I also really liked Rich Dad, Poor Dad. That book impacted me a lot.
That will get your little brain thinking.
Yeah, it's the perfect time where it's like I was so depressed and everything. So I was kind of like learning how to think differently in general, because I'm like, I can't think the way I'm thinking right now. Like this makes me miserable. So I was trying to learn how to think more positively. So then that came, I'm like, oh, cool. Let me think in other ways as well. So it was like threw out everything of how I thought and like adopted all new habits and thoughts. So that one impacted me. And then other than that, I love like autobiography type books. So just like reading books about people who have done exciting things. Be like, oh, let's learn who this person is. Like just random books. Like I read a book about the guy who started Nathan's Hot Dogs. Read a book about the Howard Schultz, like Starbucks, like any kind of person that started a company in the recent times. It's been interesting learning all about them.
You should definitely read A Lifetime of Riches. It's the biography on Napoleon Hill, who wrote Think and Grow Rich. Yeah. He never finished his autobiography, and why they haven't published any of it, I don't know yet. But that book is really, like, you would be surprised all the stuff that he went through during his life. It's really crazy.
Yeah, I really like hearing about people's lives and everything.
I was going to say one other one that the last one that I really could remember reading from beginning to end. I guess the theme of the last 5 years for me has been more about like how-tos, right? So things that I'm trying to implement in my business or in my companies or, you know, whatever, that aren't my strength. So like one of them would have been probably 1.5 to 2 years ago now. Not only did I read all of Russell Brunson's ClickFunnels books, but I've seen all of his videos. I've digested, redigested, and regurgitated a lot of that content because I find I can pick stuff up really quickly. But if I really want to absorb it, I let it marinate by like reading it. And then I'll listen to a podcast or I'll watch a video and it hits it home again. And then I kind of pick up on little pieces that I might have missed before. So that's kind of like why I like to recommend that one too, is because, you know, if you're not a great reader, you don't enjoy reading, of course you can get an audiobook or his videos and stuff, but I've watched it all and it just kind of gave me a better active viewpoint of how to like actually use that stuff. So.
Awesome. All right, I think we should do another prize. And I'm trying to find hard questions.
What's the prize? What prize do we want?
Okay,
yeah, maybe we get like a more expensive prize.
You want it to be a more expensive prize? More expensive than $2.99? Geez.
Well, not more expensive than what we did. I mean, just like on the higher end.
All right, how about we do Flav's KDP course? So he already gave one in the link that you guys filled out, but he also wanted to give one live. So
that is very generous. I've heard
and it's really good. He did a really good job on it. Okay, how about what are the nicknames for my mom and dad on the show? And they're watching right now. My mom and dad have nicknames, and some of the people in the chat call them that every week. So
you are all on the spot right now.
I know. We even back when we used to do shirt contests, we had a shirt contest for them, and somebody designed a shirt for my mom and my dad. And it's like their nickname. Crickets. We'll see. If nobody gets it, I'll do another one. Hint, it's really easy. Oh, Laura Burke got it. She always does it. Merch mom and merch dad. You got it, Laura. All right, you win Flav's KDP course. I'm so glad. I wanted to pick some ones that like people who are on every week will know.
Yeah.
So I'm really happy. Thank you, Laura, for she's literally on almost every time live with us. So I really appreciate it. All right, so Laura, you won Flav's course.
Should we do you want to announce any of those big giveaways now and then continue the show by giving away other prizes for
Sure. Yeah, let me do that real quick. Okay, so Brandability. Should we start with the biggest one?
Yeah! Who's stuck with me for the rest of their life in Brandability?
Okay, Vicky License.
Hold on. All right, I missed that. My earbuds flew out.
Congratulations.
Vicky, and then last name Lysons.
Lysons. Okay.
Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations.
So exciting.
Get a hold of me or D4D email at gmail.com. Just give us your name and we'll get you set up.
All right, and then I'm just going to go through all of them. Is that okay? Because we're already like, time is flying. Okay, so Amy Nicholas, her giveaway, I'm so sorry, Amy, I kind of messed up. I accidentally did April 5th as the end date instead of April 15th. But we still had over 100 people enter, so it was still a good amount of people. So the winners for that was, I don't know, I just have the email address. It doesn't say the name in my little screen that I'm showing.
Okay, I'm gonna write it down.
Yeah, I might just message. Well, it's Starzine and then numbers, so I'll send it to you. Okay. But that person won, and Preeti Purohit. I don't know how to say it. So I'll message you both of those people, and I'll email them so they know that they won.
Awesome.
So thank you, Amy. That was two prizes. That was really generous. All right, one-on-one Instagram, Pinterest coaching call with Deanna.
Oh, I would love this one.
I know. It was gonna be so good. Okay, Nancy Spalding.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
That's so exciting.
Congratulations.
Nancy, great. Okay. And then another course for Flav, the Publishing Low Content Book course that launched today. That's Gianna Bonds.
Congratulations.
Woohoo. This is why I should have bought a pom-pom.
And I can't even see my face right now because I have another screen to read all this stuff. So
Emily says, I want all the prizes. Yeah,
me too, Emily. Me too.
I know. These are so good. And then Laura Burke is giving a membership to POD Squad. So that's amazing. I think somebody made up an email address for this.
Uh-oh.
So sorry, I can't say your name. They made up an email address saying admin giveaway.
Okay, well, that's me. No.
That person won.
Or not.
Even though they cheated. Should I pick a different one? I don't care if they give an email. All right. Let's see.
Oh, I was thinking they had their name. I was thinking if they didn't put their name.
I'm sure it's in there somewhere, but when I click on Ready to Award and like read it, it just shows me the email address. So I probably have to like dig deeper to find the name, but
Flav says to just pick the next person when it says admin giveaway. I have no idea how any of that works.
The emails. We have so many emails and I haven't done anything with it. I have to hurry up and if that's something Flav or somebody needs to help me with. I have like 5,000 email addresses and haven't done anything.
I can help you with something too, Helen. Well,
that's definitely for year 2. I mean, we got the podcast up, we got the YouTube channel going. We've made progress, but there's still a long way to go. All right, so that was Laura's, and then I guess Laura, you let us know if you want me to pick somebody different. I'm fine with it. It's just the person didn't want to give an email, so hopefully it'll get to them. That's true. What if it doesn't get to them if they completely made up a fake email?
That's what I was saying, yeah.
There won't be a way to find them. All right, Stephanie writes, won the Merch Wizard lifetime subscription. Congratulations.
Oh,
congratulations.
Nice.
Woo.
That's a nice prize. They're all nice.
I know.
I'm like, I almost quit, you know.
She did almost quit so that she could join these prizes.
I'll
so
come back
Laura,
next week.
we'll talk after the show and figure it out. Like I'll see if I can find out who that was, and if not, I'll draw a different name. So we'll figure it out behind the scenes. All right. So thank you guys so much for entering and so many good prizes.
Congratulations to everyone.
Teresa said so jelly, but glad for you all.
But we still have more prizes to give away.
Yeah, we still have some more. You guys ready for another one?
I'm gonna have to do this more on my show because it's just fun to like give stuff away.
Yeah, right.
I did it for like my when my VA course came out, but I'm like, I gotta make this a regular deal, like Friday giveaways or something.
How about we do Maxed Out? So Amanda Balcazar sent me this book for me to read, and then I was like, oh, I'll give it as a giveaway. So she gave me another one. So she gave me 2. So I'll give you the new one, not the one I read.
Your copy.
Sorry, you can't have the signed copy. Like,
it's a good book. It's a good book. So thank you, Amanda, for that prize.
And she's one that can pick, like, you want a reading list? Ask her what to read.
Yeah, she's been really good with reading every day. So
well, she's got some amazing, like, just an incredible, like, source of information on what's in different books that can help, like, wherever you are, like, in your stage of business or whatever. She's great.
I need to talk more about books with her. I'm like, I'm a little bookworm over here.
Yeah, she's good with that. All right, how about, okay, this one's a little hard. Name a guest that we had on the show twice. There's only one person we've had on twice. Nobody on the show can even do it.
I know. I'm like looking around, like the answers could be up there.
I said it when the person was on.
Wait, you don't know?
When the person was on, I even said it. I was like, "You're the only person we've had on twice."
Bree, you don't know?
No.
Was I there?
Now I don't feel bad.
Wait, Helen, was I even on the show still, or?
I think so. Yeah.
Darn it.
But if nobody gets it, I'll pick a different question.
How do I not know this?
None of these are right so far.
Nope.
Well, it's pretty bad. Amy, it's okay if you don't know it. It's probably not okay since I was there.
All three of you were there. I'm pretty
sure
all three of you were there.
I love how Flav's just like writing everybody's name.
Yeah.
Goodie off. No.
He's like, who's been on the show?
Brianna.
Well, that's true. All of us have been on multiple shows.
That is true.
We're going through the whole list. These are all people we've had on the show, so that's good. But nope. All right, we'll give it like a couple more seconds and then I'll pick a different one.
Man. I need to know if it's a guy or a girl at least.
It's a guy. It's a guy.
Okay.
It's a guy, and he was on an early one. I read his name. He made it in that list of people that I read before I gave up because it was taking too long. And then he was on a more recent one.
I'm literally scrolling through our YouTube page right now trying to figure it out.
That's what's cracking me up right now is that we don't know.
Stephanie Craig got it. Dennis Duncan. And that's your partner in crime.
I can't remember because we meet all damn day. I don't know if it's live or if we're just working.
Yeah, we had him on when he first came out with Printsy. So we were talking all about Printsy. And then we had him on again to talk about D4D.
Yeah, that's right.
He's the only one we had on twice. And I said that at the D4D.
Oh, that's hilarious.
That might have been why. Maybe I was gone that week. I just don't remember.
So Stephanie Craig, I will mail you that book. Let me see.
Oh, that was funny. Yeah, she was reading the questions to me before the show, and I'm like, I have no idea. And then she told me, and I was like, when you didn't get it, Brie, I was like, oh, okay, I don't feel bad now.
I told you
you're a little home wrecker, and you can't even remember.
I know, and I looked through all the videos just now. I have our page up with all of the videos, right?
I still can't figure it out.
Oh, that's hilarious.
All right. Okay, so let's see. What other prizes have we not done yet? Okay, we had a member in our group make Father's Day designs. He just wanted to give back because he says he really likes
my goodness, how nice is that?
Yeah.
That's cool.
His name's Yaya.
Wow.
So, yeah, I thought that was really cute.
Awesome.
So to win some Father's Day designs, let's see what question. Should we do an easy one? I actually have one easy question on here.
Sure, and then we'll be able to see who's still awake.
Okay, easy question, guys. Easy question alert. So you gotta get ready to type fast.
Get your fingers
all ready? Get ready. What is Amy's favorite program to design with? She always talks about this. This is how she makes most of her designs.
I know
my baby. My baby.
Are we really getting crickets on this question?
I know.
Oh, there we go. Flav got it.
And now text is now available on Procreate.
Oh, now they're all coming through. They came in fast. All right, good. Everybody was paying attention and is awake. All right, Flav, you won that one. All right. All right, we have 3 more copies of Jacob Topping's book. Giving away a total of 5.
Okay, I have a question we could do, because then maybe we could get multiple winners, right?
Yeah, we can get multiple winners, yeah.
So how about we do this? Name for me. Hold on, let me rephrase this before everybody starts going bananas and shooting out.
They're just gonna say 5, purple, yellow.
Yeah. So okay, so you have to have 3 answers here. Other than Amazon and Etsy, name 3 standalone pods that you can sell on. Like pod marketplaces where you can go take your file and upload it and sell. Name 3 pods.
That's a good one. And we had so many on that post that we did the other day in the group. You guys can definitely do this. Oh, somebody is quick. Sunny was quick. Is she the first one?
And then we've got Flav, Amber, looks like Teresa, and Steve. No, yeah.
So who am I picking? Who are we picking? Sunny?
Sure. Let's go with.
We can pick 3 people.
3,
right?
So the first 3 are Sunny, Flav, and Amber G.
Yay!
Congratulations.
I'm gonna give one. I have another one too. We could do 6. So Teresa, you win too, because you're always on. I really wanted you to win something. She was the 4th person.
Perfect.
Right? Okay, so Sunny, Flav, Amber, and Teresa. You guys will all get that book.
And I have a hard question if we have anything.
We have one more. I have a hard question too.
Okay.
All right. So if you don't get Brianna's hard question, we'll do my hard question.
Okay.
Go ahead. You go.
Or you can go ahead. Just give them yours. That's all right. You got it prepared.
Rock, paper, scissors. Okay. Well, the prize is Laura Burke has Mockups. So she gave away the POD squad, which we already named the winner of that one. But she also has Mockups, which I didn't know about. So I put that in the description of the video, the link to that. Actually, the link to all the prizes we talked about today is all in the description of the video. So you can always go there. Oh, Flav's saying he should throw out another free course. Sure.
Awesome.
Okay, perfect. Then we'll both have the hard questions. He solved the problem.
Okay.
Thank you, Flav.
Thanks.
I totally forgot what I was saying. I have no idea. Oh, well. All right. So, I was talking about Laura Burke's mockup. So that's the prize right now. So I guess we'll do my hard question and then we'll do Brianna's. Sure. So my hard question is, what is our most viewed episode? So you can either give the name of the person or the title. Just what was our most viewed episode this year? Oh, Stephanie said Laura had some great mock-ups. That's awesome. I don't know. I didn't know she had it, so I'm happy that now I know. Everybody's saying Ken Real, and that is not correct. Matt and RJ's not correct. Neil's not correct, and Chris Green's not correct. All of those did get high views. Those are what I would expect to be the highest views, and they all were high. It's a little bit unexpected. What is your guess, Brianna or Amy?
Well, I cheated.
Oh, I cheated too because I asked her before the show. Because I was
thinking the RJ and Matt one, but I don't know.
They said too.
Jacob Tapping. My dad got it right.
Merch Dad.
Merch Dad doesn't need mock-ups though. Wait, Julie Edgar said it right after.
Maybe Merch Dad does need mock-ups. Have you asked?
Merch Dad, would you like mock-ups or would you like Julie Edgar's to have mock-ups?
He's like, what's the mock-up?
Laura's like, I'll give your dad mock-ups. Give it to the next, he said. Or should we force you to start a POD business? Okay. So Julie, you win the mock-up. Yeah, Jacob Toppings, partly because it was the first episode we had, so it's been up long enough that it's gotten more views, and partly because for like the first 6 months we had Merch Money, anytime anyone asked me a question about marketing, no matter what, I always gave them that video. So that video has been shared thousands and thousands of times.
So
well,
there you go. The
okay, not thousands,
more views
hundreds of times.
Helen has just given you.
Yeah, so any videos where it like answers a lot of common questions I get, those get shared a lot. Oh, Teresa said give it to someone else. That's okay, Teresa. I just wanted you to win something, so that was going to be an extra anyway. We were only supposed to give out 5, and I added an extra one for you, but you already have it, so there you go. But we value you, Teresa. Thank you for always being on the show every week. Really appreciate it. Julie says, thanks, Merch Dad. Okay, let me write this down. Julie. Guys, you guys are awesome. Got all the hard questions and everything.
And then Helen,
so this is the last one. You ready?
The easiest if they contact you, those names that you wrote down?
Yes, I wrote them all down, but definitely message me just in case, because I don't want to miss you. So the last one is Flav is giving another course. So that's 3 total. Thank you so much, Flav.
Yeah, thank you.
So Brianna's hard question. I was going to say hard course because I was thinking course.
All right. So here is my question. You ready? It's another 3 answer one. Name for me 3 Amazon programs that you can sell through. So you can sell products through. They have quite a few programs.
Yeah, they have more. There's more than 3. So
oh, yes.
Name 3.
Yep. So name any 3 that you can sell products.
For a while, I was like paying attention to every new thing they had, and I eventually like gave up. It was just like they have so much.
Yeah, I kept opening accounts for everything. Like I have some video thing that I'm into.
Look at everybody on the ball with this. We got some good Amazon people in here.
Pam was the first.
Yep. Pam.
That was
Pam
fast.
A.
Pam A, you were so fast.
Pam is on her game.
Wow, look at all these people watching and on the ball.
I forgot about Handmade.
I don't see Dina answering these questions. Dina, did you fall asleep?
Probably.
Poor Dina.
She's like.
Dina's like, oh, they passed 3 a.m. It's time to go to bed. Oh, man. All right. Well, I think that went through all our prizes. Let me see if I missed anything. I don't think I missed anything. Thank you guys so much for being here and being with us all year.
Tina's still away.
Tina's still away. Tina, you made it past 3.
You are a rock star.
She is my favorite Belgian friend. And she said, I'm your only Belgian friend. I'm like, that doesn't matter. So anyway, thank you so much to everybody from the UK too. I think there's at least a couple people, and I was so not quite as late. Belgium wins. That's 6 hours instead of 5. So Dina, you're the most hardcore.
I'm just gonna give Dina a goodie bag because she's been on here. So throw in another thing for Dina.
Yay, Dina,
Ultimate Research goodie bag.
It pays to stay up late.
I value people that don't sleep. That's cool.
She's awesome. I got to meet her at the UK event, and she's the sweetest lady. So
will you mark her down just in case? You know how Facebook hides the message if you're not friends on Facebook.
Yeah.
But send me a message, Dina, Amy Nicholas on the Facebook. You're welcome. Right. I just like to give stuff away. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just fun.
That's awesome. Everybody's saying awesome episode, and you guys are so nice. Where do we contact you? Yeah. My last name's Kinson, Helen Kinson. So just on Facebook. You just send me a message. Yay. That's probably the easiest. Or you can post in the group, whatever you want. But hopefully, I did write everybody's name. So if I don't hear from you, I'll probably reach out to you too. Young says this is wrong. I didn't win a prize. Young, thank you so much for watching the whole time.
Young, you win a
shout out.
Book.
You have your whole book.
You win an hour spending with the merch money girl every Monday.
Hey, that's a good prize.
Right? Flav says he already doesn't remember what he won. Are you testing me to see if I really wrote it down? You won Father's Day designs. Oh man, prize for Yang. Yeah, what could we give Yang? You gotta do your noisemaker thing. Your prize for Yang.
Yang, I usually put the glasses on for Yang if he's asking. That's the prize.
Yay!
Making it festive.
Everybody says Yang, go upload the Merch Minds podcast. Yeah, go watch. If you guys don't watch the Merch Minds podcast, that's a good one.
It really is. Yeah.
And now we have a podcast too. Definitely go watch that. But I'm glad you guys got to join live with us today.
And hit the like button if you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Yes, and subscribe. We have like way more people in the Facebook group than we have subscribed. So
and comment and ask us questions. We love it. I love when I see questions and comments and stuff. It's
yeah.
Let's hear the noisemaker, Helen.
Oh my god, it's so loud, guys! I got a noisemaker and I'm like, I can't do it. It's too loud.
What was that? It's so loud, guys.
I was trying to be quiet. I did like the softest little blow. It's loud if you really like blowing it hard. Anyway,
that's
all
what
right,
she
guys.
said.
I know. I'm like, this is gonna turn wrong somehow. Well, that was a lot of fun prizes. I think that was like, I don't know, 20 or something.
Was that a baby duck?
Pretty much. We can handle louder. Oh my god. Nick Eden, I'm going to catch the replay, but thank you all so much for all you do. Oh, thank you, Nick. And thanks for being on our show.
I think you should do the loud version.
Okay, loud
Me
version.
too.
Ready? Cover your ears if you have earbuds in.
Oh, that wasn't
good.
bad.
That wasn't
That
bad.
was great.
At least you got the noise to it. And mine just does the.
All right. Well, thanks, guys. Are we done? Anything else you guys want to say? We went over the hour, but
honestly, just a big thank you for the support and the encouragement all along the way. Because like this is a lot of fun, and it's been great to get to know y'all in the chat and to talk to all these different guests and hang out every week. So just thank you, all of y'all.
I think it got frozen a little bit. At least it did for me. But did you guys hear Amy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I cut out for a little bit, but all right. Well, yes, I agree. Like, just thank you so much to everybody. And thank you. So many of these people, like, I feel like I just know so well. Like, some of them I got to meet in person, either at the Ohio meetup or we had a small Jersey meetup. If Hannah's in the watching, she was one of the only people that came to the Jersey one. It was my very first meetup, and it was like 2 people that came and my family. But it was so nice. We had such a good time. So yeah, I got to meet people there, the Ohio one and the UK one and a few other places. But everybody else, I feel like I've met in person. Like, we talk so much and get to see each other, do these interviews and stuff. So thank you guys so much.
And thank you, Helen, because honestly, none of this would have happened had you not
been crazy Helen.
Yeah.
That we love.
The crazy stalker who was messaging all of us. No,
And you guys all said yes. There's so like it was no. I'm in sales. Like I've said, I've been in sales. Like I thought I was gonna have to fight for this and like give all these like explanations. And it was just like yes. I'm like, oh my god, this was.
But think about it, like really, really wrap your mind around it, Helen, because you've done something amazing and it's been a full year. That's a commitment from all of us and a commitment from all of the merch community too, you know?
Yeah.
Like a full year of being able to do this.
Thank you.
And there's so much behind the scenes. And all the behind the scenes stuff that Helen does. I mean, the podcast now, the thumbnails. I mean, all of those little things make such a big difference. So just thank you for this amazing year.
Thank you, Amy, and thank you, Bree, and everybody. Like it's a lot of work coming on every Monday too. Like that's a lot of time commitment, and you know, rearranging your life to fit around a show. Like that's a lot. And especially with little kids and like having to juggle, like if your husband's home or not home to watch, like it's a lot. So I really appreciate it. And it's just been such a fun year.
Here's to another one.
Heck yeah, year 2.
Let's do it again.
Let's do it.
Do you have any predictions before we go? Like, what are we going to do this year?
We're going to hold more meetups.
We're going to talk to more badass people.
Yep. The list of badassness is going to become lengthy.
We're going to have tank top competition. See how many can upload.
Oh my gosh, we forgot to say Cat Pinata. We just barely made it in at the very end.
That's because Merch Mama didn't come on.
Merch Mama didn't
We saved that for her. Yeah.
Merch Mama, you got to come on sometime. Hopefully we'll get her on one of the other shows. So.
And did we even mention that? But real quick, hello and a thank you to Michelle for starting this journey with us.
Yeah.
I don't know how many people have been with us from the very, very, very beginning, but you know, we started with 5 of us, and just as businesses and paths change, you know, that's just what happens.
Yeah.
But we had a great start together, and it's fun to get back together like this. And
it's cool to see like how people grow in their own ways too.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah,
it's just fun.
We really appreciated having her on the show, and she's doing awesome in her FBA business. They have like 3 different warehouses, so many employees. Like she's a inspiration.
Yeah, she's a gangsta.
She's making it happen.
She's a lawyer turned entrepreneur, business owner who did merch.
So sweet, like the biggest heart too.
Yeah.
No. I miss her.
Yep. So year 2, more meetups, more amazing guests. Hopefully a website. Do something with all those emails. Like do some kind of like, I don't know, something that provides value.
A newsletter or something.
Something. Give away prizes via email, something.
More
prizes. I think we all can agree that those are
Yeah. Wouldn't the world just be better if there was like a prize every day?
Then I would quit the show because I want a prize.
What should be our next big milestone that we have a prize, like a celebration like this again?
10,000.
I was just going to say that exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
10,000 in the group.
7.
All right, 10,000.
Can we get all crazy? Can we get crazy and do 10K by the end of May?
I was just gonna. That was my question. When is it gonna be?
I'll buy.
Well, hopefully May, so that we can just say it. 10K May.
10K May. I like it. All right, so share this video, share our group. If you see people that are not in the group, you know, just invite them, share it. 10K shouldn't be too hard. So 10K by the end of May.
We're gonna try.
I love it.
All right.
Thanks for joining us, guys.
Thank you so much. And hopefully we'll see you guys all in May in Columbus. All right, bye guys.
Take care.